Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm gonna go over two bikes that are very similar and it's a little tough to maybe choose which one, but I'm gonna be here to help you out. I'm gonna talk about a little about each one. I've already been riding one of them. If you've guessed it, we're going over the Santa Cruz Hightower and the Bronson. And the reason I wanna go over these two bikes specific is because they're so close in geometry, it's not even funny. And it really just comes down to one thing. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna go over some numbers. First and foremost, both of these bikes are larger, so we have a base point. They both have flip chips, so I'm gonna go over both the high and the low, so there's no confusion. So let's get started. So the Hightower has a 480 to 477 reach, and the Bronson has a 480 to 478 reach. Pretty much the same, off by one if you flip the chip. The Hightower stack is 641 or 643. And the Bronson stack, you guessed it, 641 and 643. The Hightower head tube angle, 64.2 or 63.9. And the Bronson, you guessed it, it's the same, 64.2, 63.9. Hightower wheelbase, 1264. Bronson wheelbase, 1267. Only off by 3, pretty close. Hightower seat tube angle is 78.2 or 77.9. And the Bronson C-tube angle is 78.2 and 77.9 depending on the flip chip. That's the same as the Hightower. So the numbers don't lie. The geo is so similar, it's not even funny. And it comes down to one thing in the back. The Bronson is a dedicated MX or a dedicated 27.5 wheel in the rear. And the Hightower is a dedicated 29er in the rear. So Hightower 29er, Bronson 29er, 27.5. So I think, I've been riding the Hightower. I've had 4 rides on it right now. It's a tank. It's like a trail enduro bike pretty much. It's 160 travel in the front, 150 travel in the rear, and the Bronson is the same, 160 travel in the front, 150 in the rear. So what I've noticed going down is this thing's a bullet. It wants to go as fast as it can. And, maybe not as playful, but it feels like a race-ready bike. I mean, it's probably great for a lot of people for a number of other things, but the Bronson, from how I understand it, it's, MX, party in the back. I think it's a bit more playful of a bike, a little bit more nimble. Not that it's not stable also, because it does have a similar wheelbase, but I think because of that 27.5, you're gonna have a little bit more fun if you're looking to jib around. I mean, they are racing. I mean, like Dan Booker is racing the Bronson in the EWS or whatever they're calling it nowadays. So he's not even using the Hightower, so you really can use whatever you want. But I think the Bronson's a bit more of a playful bike. The Hightower is a little bit more point and go, you're gonna wanna get that KOM. So when choosing these two bikes, you really gotta, go into it where, are you gonna be fine with a full 29er the whole time? Or are you gonna be fine with a dedicated mullet the entire time? So kind of really the only decision you have to make. So maybe if you want a more playful ride, you're doing some jibbing, you're slapping the back wheel around, maybe you're gonna pick the Bronson, it's a bit more playful of a bike. If you're looking to get those KOMs, have the super stable bike. I mean, even though the wheelbase is similar, the 29er build will go a bit faster and it will go uphill a bit faster. I mean, 29er wheels, that's the point. The MX, it gives you the 29er feeling in the front, but you have the 27.5 playfulness in the back. So speed is probably gonna be your ally on the Hightower, and then just playfulness on the Bronson. Not that you can't get crazy speed on the Bronson, but that's kind of how they're divvying these bikes up. They didn't want, a crap ton of flip chips going on where, it kind of takes away from each bike and it's hard to adjust the geo, for it to be 100%. Too much compromise, Santa Cruz is saying. So I get that. I mean, I'm not an engineer, but I can get that. So you pretty much have two options. If you're looking for an MX, you're gonna go Bronson. If you're looking for full 29er, you're gonna go Hightower. And I'll be doing more content with the Hightower with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying some different build options with that. And in the future, I could definitely see myself building up a Bronson to do a comparison. I'm just going off of what I'm seeing on the Bronson and what I've been told. I've been riding the Hightower, so I haven't ridden the Bronson, but kind of makes sense, 27.5 in the back, a little bit more playful. Full 29er, with the Hightower, completely different feel, I guess. But the geo is the same pretty much. Like it's very, very close or exact with certain numbers. So, don't get hung up too much on comparing the geo with both of them. I would just say, like I said before, if you want an MX, mullet, then the Bronson's for you. If you want a full 29er, then the Hightower is for you. And this was just a quick video for you guys. Just want to put a little something extra out there for you guys for this week. I know I've been trying to upload and do my best to get you guys some content. Just want to go over again the Hightower and the Bronson. I don't think you can go wrong with either. If you've been riding these bikes, let me know down below in the comments what you think of the Hightower. Maybe you have a different opinion, and what you think of the Bronson. Maybe you have a different opinion as well. And if you have anything else you guys want me to try also, I'm always down to try new things like I keep saying. So always happy to help. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, thanks to you guys. And I'll see you next week. Crank on.